We have a silver scroll mythic. Oh my goodness. I need sleeves. I need to get a sleeve for this. This is crazy. What a hit. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We have a super exciting video for you here today because we are going to be opening the coolest Magic the Gathering product that's come out this year, the Secrets of Strixhaven Codex Bundle. Inside of this exclusive bundle, we could get 2 of 6 possible promo cards, 20 traditional foil basic lands, a special oversized spin down, 6 regular play boosters, and 2 collector boosters, which we could get some crazy cards from, including the Silver Scroll Force of Will that everybody's chasing. I also have to mention how beautiful the packaging is on these Codex bundles. I know a lot of people had a hard time getting these, so I'm super excited to be able to open one here on the channel for you guys today. But before we get started, I've got to give a huge shout out to MTG Gym on Mana Pool. Click the link down in the description for all your Magic the Gathering needs. They have a huge variety of singles at some of the best prices online. Go follow them on Instagram, leave them a comment, and say thank you for making today's video possible by supplying us with this Codex bundle. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I am so excited to open this up today. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Ben. It's great to have you guys here. We have started to do some openings for Magic the Gathering. I've been playing for about 8 months now at this point, and I have quickly become obsessed. But it is a lot of fun to open things on this channel. I'm hoping to do more videos, and I'm glad that you guys are here today. All right, so here's the little insert that we could see from the back, and now we have a better look at the packaging here. It is beautiful. I love when they do like a special box versus just the regular bundles. But I'm gonna go ahead and slide this out and reveal the inner book. You know, Strixhaven has like the college and the magic school theme, so it's really cool to see this. Very beautiful packaging. We're gonna go ahead and open it on up and get a look at what's inside. All right, we've got the Strixhaven Biblioplex. Very cool. Good flavor there on the design. Very cool. All right. And then we've got the goods here today. We've got our 2 collector boosters, which we're going to be saving for the end. So make sure you guys stick around all the way to the end of the video. Cards that could come out of this are insane. Obviously, we're looking for the serialized card, or I would be super happy with some good Silver Scroll Japanese art cards as well. Next up, spoiler alert, there are 6 possible promo cards that we could get, and our first one is a Talisman of Creativity. So these talismans are vital in a game mode like Commander. This is some good ramp, and we're in the blue and red. So that's going to be our first card out of a potential 6. It's beautiful in the foil. We love to see that. We'll take a look at the other one here in just a second. We've got our spin down, which is really cool. I actually love this spin down. Let me get it closer for you guys. So you can see this spin down has kind of a gold pattern on it here with lots of geometric shapes. We've got like this owl logo here to represent 20. Very nice. I love this spin down. And then we've got our regular Secrets of Strixhaven booster packs. We've opened quite a few of these on the channel here, and I'm excited to see what we get today. 6 of those bad boys. And then this package here is going to be our basic lands, which I believe are foil, and we'll go ahead and open these up in just a second. But there you have it. And then we have this nice convenient little box that looks like a book that we can store all of our beautiful cards in. They really outdid themselves with the packaging on this product. All right, why don't we go ahead and open up our other promo card and see what's inside. All right, here we go. So we got one of the talismans, and we've got a Talisman of Resilience, the green-black talisman, as our second promo card. Very cool. This is probably one that I would use a little bit more often. I do have a lot of Golgari decks, but I love the foiling on this full art. These are really cool, and I think that they're actually worth a pretty good amount as well, too. Maybe I'll flash the prices up here on screen for these 2 cards. So we've already taken a look at the spin down and our promo cards. Let's go ahead and open up these basic lands, give you guys a showcase on what these look like. If you're able to get your hands on these products, I know some people have been struggling to find them, but obviously, we've got our plains artwork here, our islands. All of these are going to be in foil, swamps, mountains. I just wanted to give you guys a quick showcase on the artwork here. Our forests, and then we've got more plains, islands, swamps, mountains, and forests. So it looks like you get 4 of each basic land. But that's really nice if you guys are building a deck and you need some lands for your Strixhaven themed shenanigans. It's pretty cool that they include these in the bundle as well. All right, as I mentioned, we're going to be saving the collector boosters for last, so don't go anywhere, but we could still get some really exciting pulls from the regular boosters. I believe at the time of recording, the most valued cards in the set are Emeritus of Woe, as well as the red paradigm spell. So those are going to be what we're looking to get, but let's go ahead and get on opening up these boosters. I've been loving this set. It's a lot of fun to draft as well. All right, Tenured Concoctor, Cost of Brilliance, Owlin Historian, Procrastinate, still one of my favorite arts of the set, Zealous Lorecaster, Terrafractal, favorite name of the set, Biblioplex Tomekeeper, a very niche card that was introduced, Fractal Tender, Arnin, Deathbloom Botanist. Oh, little sneak preview there at our rare. Divergent Equation into a Shattered Sanctum. Of this land cycle, this is the one that I've opened the most in my boosters. I don't know, maybe this is my sign I need to be an Orzhov player, but this land cycle is very, very good. And then we've got Feed the Swarm for our Mystical Archive slot. If you guys haven't opened any booster packs from Sundering Archaic in the foil, okay, nice. As I was saying, if you guys haven't opened any booster packs yet for this set somehow, one of the cool mechanics is the Mystical Archive is back. You're guaranteed to get one in every booster pack of varying rarity, and Feed the Swarm is a pretty cool card. One booster down. Let's keep it rolling. We've got our next play booster here. Let me know in the comments what you guys like. I like to go through the commons and uncommons and just really highlight the rares and mythics of the set, especially because a lot of you guys at home have probably been opening this set as well. But if I'm going a little bit too quickly, or if you guys would like to hear my thoughts on some of these other cards from the main set, let me know. We've got a Matter Bending Mage, Eternal Student, Artistic Process, Lewin Exchange Student, and our rare is Berta, Wise Extrapolator. So this legendary creature frog druid is a 1/4 with Increment, a new mechanic where when you cast a spell, if the amount of mana you spent is greater than this creature's power or toughness, put a +1/+1 counter on them. So it's kind of like Evolve, but a little bit different. And then whenever one or more counters are put on Berta, you get to add a mana of any one color. So they also have X tap, create a fractal creature token, and put X counters on them. Pretty cool card. I've seen this card do some pretty crazy things in games recently. And it does what Simic does best, which is make a lot of mana and put counters on your creatures. So very cool rare. And then we've got a hop to it for our Mystical Archive. Love the artwork on this one. Very, very good token making spell. Love to see it. And then an Inkling Mascot in the foil and a white-black land with our fractal token. So 2 packs down. Love pulling Berta. It's actually my first copy of Berta that I've opened so far. Gonna go into pack number 3. We've got an Owlin Historian, Banishing Betrayal, Heated Argument, Tenured Concoctor, Visionary's Dance, Grapple with Death, Pigment Wrangler, Summoned Dromedary, Social Snub, Quandrix Charm, and our rare is going to be Maelstrom Artisan. Fun fact, this was actually my promo card at the pre-release event that I attended for Strixhaven, and it has haste and enters prepared, and its signature spell is going to be Rocket Volley, destroy target non-basic land. I don't think enough players, at least in Commander, are running land disruption, so I actually like this card. And then we have Pick Your Poison from the Mystical Archive. Love the artwork here, the 3 different faces, the bird skull, it's beautiful. And our foil slot is going to be Foolish Fate, some cool removal. And then Field of Strife and Fractal Token. Appreciate you guys joining us for today's video. I would love to hear how you guys have been enjoying the sets, and if you guys are building any decks with legendary creatures from the set. Personally, I've already built a couple, and I've upgraded my precons, and like I said, they are pretty fun to play. For pack 4 here, we've got Shopkeeper's Bane, Pull from the Grave, a Johnny's Response, Quick Study, Unsubtle Mockery, Inkling Mascot, Elemental Mascot, Practiced Scrollsmith, Brush Off, Witherbloom Charm, and our rare is going to be Practiced Offense. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature target player controls. Interesting that would allow you to target someone else other than yourself. But then a target creature gains your choice of Double Strike or Lifelink until end of turn, and it does have flashback. So Pretty good spell, honestly. I haven't found a deck for this yet, but I do enjoy it. Our Mystical Archive is going to be Helping Hand. Return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Really strong effect. And then we've got a Mythic in the foil slot. No way. Emeritus of Abundance. That is a crazy pull and an awesome pack in the foil. This is a 3/4 with Vigilance. It enters prepared, and its signature spell is Regrowth. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Any card, by the way. And then when this attacks, if you have 8 or more lands, it becomes prepared again, giving you the opportunity to potentially cast Regrowth multiple times in a single game. That is a great hit and one of the Emeritus cycles. We love to see that. And we've got a foil land and an elemental token. Easily the best pack of the video so far. If that's not worth a like, I don't know what is. Thank you guys for supporting today's video. Here we go, pack number 5. All right, we've got Wander Off, Dig Site Inventory, Hydro Channeler, Rearing Embermare, Barog Barrage, Wilt in the Heat, Living History, Arcane Omens, Sonar Unfinished Genius. Our rare is going to be Choreographed Sparks. I actually haven't seen this card before. It's an instant for 2 red mana. This spell can't be copied. Choose one or both. Copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. You may choose new targets for the copy, or copy target creature spell you control. The copy gains haste, and at the beginning of the next end step, sacrifice this token. This would actually be pretty good in the Is It Precon, where you make tokens and copy spells. That'd be awesome. Cool little rare there. We do have another rare, Erode. Some of the best removal is 1 white mana, very similar to Path to Exile, Swords to Plowshares, except it's destroy target creature or planeswalker. Very versatile. 2 rares in a pack. You love to see that pack luck. And then our Mystical Archive is Royal Treatment. So give a creature hexproof for 1 mana is always going to be a thing of beauty. And this one in particular creates a Royal Roll token. Oh my gosh, another Mystical Archive card in the foil slot. I actually haven't seen that happen before in any of my Strixhaven packs. We got Knockout Maneuver and in foil. Love the artwork here. We got a unicorn fighting a lion. Very cool. And our land and our fractal token. That was a good pack too. You know, the Emeritus was going to be a hard act to follow, but that one did its best. And we are down to the last regular play booster. The main event is coming, but we still have a chance here to pull something special. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Rapier Wit. Deluge Virtuoso, Expressive Fire Dancer, Follow the Lumerettes, Barog Banemaker, Visionary's Dance, Fractal Anomaly, Strixhaven Sky Coach, Root Manipulation, Primary Research. It's a great enchantment. And then our rare for the pack is Moseo, Vane's New Dean. This is a pretty cool creature. It's a 2/1 with flying. When it enters, you make a pest creature token that when it attacks, you gain a life. A little bit of a new version of pests. And then it has infusion. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained life this turn, return up to 1 target creature card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, not your hand, where X is the amount of life you gained this turn. So if you're in any kind of life gain deck, any kind of graveyard deck, especially if it does both of those things, this card is pretty sweet. And then we have Spell Pierce in our Mystical Archive slot. Standard All-Star. Do love this spell in a few of my decks. And the artwork is pretty rad too. Man, we've got some good luck on the pack opening today. We got a rare in the foil slot. Flying Lifelink, Stirring Hope Singer. This is a 1/3 with Repartee. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. I was really hoping to open this in my pre-release event because I was going with the Orzhov color combo, which has the whole repartee mechanic. I did not, but this foil copy is pretty cool. And then we've got our basic forest and our token. So not gonna lie, as far as pack openings go, we've got some cool cards out of those 6 regular play boosters. But now it is time. Double trouble, 2 chances at destiny, 2 collector boosters from Secrets of Strixhaven. I am so excited. We could pull so many cool cards from this. Obviously, the Japanese cards come out of these collector boosters as well. So I would love to see just one of the cooler cards, maybe a rare or mythic, and then let alone a silver scroll, which is the same artwork, but with the raised silver special treatment. That'd be really cool to open. Really quick, before we open these two packs and end out the video, I want to give another shout out to MTG Gym on Mana Pool. The link is down in the description. Go pick up your Magic the Gathering singles and other needs. You'll find some of the best prices, and thanks again for making today's video possible by supplying us with this bundle. All right, let's get into it. Oh man, I get nervous opening collector boosters. It's not something I've done a ton of in the past, so it's always really exciting for me to be able to do this here on the channel for you guys. Up first, Unsubtle Mockery. Notice how all of the cards in these packs are going to be in foil. We've got Adventurous Eater, Deluge Virtuoso, Terrafractal, Environmental Scientist, Quandrix Charm, Divergent Equation, and then our first mystical archive is Locust Spray, and our second is Duty Beyond Death. Now this is where things are going to get interesting, folks. Right past this land, we've got more rares and or mythics in these packs than regular play boosters. Obviously the full art land is beautiful as well. Our first card is Steal the Show. It's a rare. Choose one or both. Target player discards any number of cards, then draws that many cards. Really useful, especially in red. And then Steal the Show deals damage equal to the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard to target creature or planeswalker. So a little bit of removal, a little bit of wheel effect. Pretty cool. Next, coming from the Commander product, we've got a Yavimaya Bloom Sage. This card's crazy. It's a 2/2 creature that comes in with Channel, which is a crazy spell that until end of turn, anytime you can activate a mana ability, you may pay 1 life. If you do, add a colorless. So this spell is really, really powerful depending on, if you're in the early or late game, just lets you ramp like crazy. And then the way that you prepare this creature is at the beginning of your end step, you put a counter on something, and if it has more than 7 power, you get access to this spell. So really cool. It does come in one of the precons from the set. And now we are on to our next rare, which is Suspend Aggression. This card's very versatile. It's an instant that exiles target non-land permanent and the top card of your library. For each of those cards, its owner may play it until the end of the next turn. So you can blink your own thing with this. You can exile someone's problematic creature or big blocker. It's a little bit of impulse draw. It does it all, folks. All right, moving on to our Mystical Archive. We got a big score. Very nice to see this card. Classic red card here. As an additional cost to cast it, you discard something and then you get to draw 2 cards and create 2 treasure tokens. Can become especially problematic if you are able to copy spells because you only have to pay that additional cost once. Very nice rare to hit there. And then we have a Silver Scroll Mythic. Oh my goodness, what did we just hit? What card is this? Is this Jessica's Will? Guys, I think we just got a Silver Scroll Jessica's Will. I need sleeves. I need to get a sleeve for this. This is crazy. What a hit. That is a crazy card to open. Wow. All right, I need to sleeve this up immediately. What a cool card and amazing artwork. This card is definitely worth a pretty penny. I'm going to very carefully hand it over here to the side while we look at this beautiful squid inkling. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I've taken the proper precautions to sleeve this card because I just did some research. This card is going for like $387 right now on the market. What an insane hit. Obviously, the artwork is phenomenal, but it's also a game changer and one of the best cards in Magic. So I am freaking out right now. This is what I'm saying. You guys give me good luck. Whenever we make these videos, we always hit something huge. All right, well, as much as that is cause to celebrate, we still have one more collector pack to open. We could get something to match, maybe a Cyclonic Rift. I don't even know. A Force of Will would be an insane hit. Let's go ahead and get on into it. My goodness. This is why I love doing these videos here for you guys. I hope that you enjoy them as well. Oh, I'm super grateful to have the opportunity to be able to make these. Let's get into it. Mindful Biomancer. Melancholic Poet, Ascendant Dust Speaker, Shopkeeper's Bane, Growth Curve, Dual Tactics, Rapturous Moment. This card's really cool. So you get to draw 3, then discard 2, and add back 5 mana. Really good in a Storm deck, I'd have to imagine. And then we have another Japanese art here. I think this is Shared Roots, if I'm not mistaken. Uncommon, but beautiful artwork. Happy to see it. And then a foil knockout maneuver. Second one of the video. Into our basic forest. So now is where it gets real. Can we match the hype from the last pack? Let's find out. We got a mythic. We got Mathemagics. Lots of debate online about this card. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I personally love it. I think it's hilarious that you can use it to draw a bunch of cards or potentially win the game by milling out your opponents. Super cool. Then from the Commander product, we've got Augusta, Order Returned. This is a spirit, so it comes in the Quintorius precon. Flying Vigilance, whenever Augusta attacks, each player exiles a card from their graveyard. When one or more non-land cards are exiled this way, put that many counters on target attacking creature. Very cool. All right. We got another rare here, Mana Sculpt. This is like Mana Drain, but if you have a wizard, Mana Drain at home, counter target spell. If you control a wizard, add an amount of colorless equal to the amount of mana spent to cast that spell at the beginning of your next main phase. So say no to someone's really big scary thing and then add some mana for your next turn. Pretty cool card. And then the extended art as well is beautiful. We got a rare from the Mystical Archive, another game changer. We've got Crop Rotation. This card's crazy. 1 green, instant speed, and as additional cost to cast it, you sack a land. But then you get to search your library for a land card, any land card, and put it onto the battlefield, untapped, and then shuffle. So really, really powerful stuff here. And if you have any kind of sacrifice land synergies in your deck, awesome as well. And then we've got a rare Together as One. It's got Converge. Target player draws X cards. Together as One deals X damage to any target. You gain X life, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast this spell. So X could be as large as 5 in this case. And that is going to be our second collector pack. Oh man, the adrenaline is still going from the first one, but honestly, that one was a pretty good pack as well too. Love to see the crop rotation in the neat artwork. Well guys, that is going to do it for today's video. I had so much fun here with you all today. I hope you did as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel for more videos in the future. We're going to be doing more openings, reviewing future sets, talking about commander decks that I'm currently playing, and much, much more. But in the meantime, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful night. Bye-bye. I can't believe we pulled a Jessica Swell. Oh, it's so pretty.